Oh, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom to the house of David by Yafta Wadah, the 144,000, and the one-third men, women, and children part of the elect, to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered abroad in the four corners of the earth, the Israelite foreigners speaking the different tongues, confusion of faces, scattered in the four corners of the earth as part of the church. Basically, it's heavy because I camp today through the spirit, first and foremost, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's what it's all about. That's the spirit that inspires us to do what we do. It knows all of the Heavenly Father through His Son. And it's heavy because we saw about the chariots, the angels coming back and the angels being giants and they're coming back with the clouds. Now here it is. Over here, a big ass figure of a giant appeared in the clouds and people bugged the fuck out. Now the scriptures talk about the apparitions, which means ghost, strange, and eerie. Here it is, they talk about spooky, right? Spooky means strange and eerie. A lot of strange and eerie things are going to start happening more and more and more to the second coming of the King of Kings, Yahweh Shai. And over here, look at this. Imagine this. Imagine seeing this image and how bugged out people were. People started running away. People started worshiping it. Those are all signs, man. Those are omens of things to come. Sabian shoppers run in terror when strange Harry Potter, Dementor figure appeared in clouds. The giant humanoid shape was spotted above Macumba Mall in Kitwe. An apparition is thought to have been more than 100 meters, 330 feet long. Some locals ran away in fear as they thought it was a manifestation. Listen to this. Manifestation of God. So people feared when they saw this. People feared, and people going to fear when Yahweh Shai come back in the clouds. Zambian locals ran away in terror when they saw the strange human-like figure appear in the clouds above a shopping center. Now it tells you that Yahweh Shai is coming back in the clouds with the chariots. The alleged apparition, which looked like a Dementor from the Harry Potter movies, was spotted above the Macumba Mall in Kitwe. Photographs show a large humanoid head and torso tailing into the sky, and it is thought to have measured more than 100 meters, 330 feet long. Hey, 33. Going into numerology, 333. 330 feet long. People was terrified, man. And people are going to be terrified when Yahweh Shai come back and appears in the clouds. He's actually going to manifest himself to the world. Every eye shall see him. A strange human-like figure appeared in Macumba Mall in Kitwe, Zambia. Some started worshiping it, and others ran away in terror. Photographs show a large humanoid head and torso tailing into the sky, and is thought to have measured more than 100 meters, 330 feet long. Just read that. The dense black shape looked like it was made from a different material from the clouds. Now the chariots are called in the scriptures, which chariots through the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahushai flew over the camp today. Many chariots started flying over the camp. And Yahweh Shai is coming with his chariots, man. So that's an omen of things to come, a sign of things to come. From the angle of the photograph, it looks like the apparition was looking down on the shopping center. The figure hung in the sky for about half an hour, and some thought it was a manifestation of God. A witness said, "We were shocked to see images that looked like a human in the clouds for close to 30 minutes. Hey, 30 going into 3, man. 13, 30, 33. Some started worshiping, but others ran away. It was so strange. Hey, we at that time where a lot of spooky events are going to start happening. That's spooky as hell. What Esau has to, what science can Esau explain with that, huh? Esau's science. I want him to try to explain that. It's fucking devil, man. Oh, that was the material of the glasses and the chemtrails that we spray mixed with the chemicals of the clouds and the fertilization and the evaporation. What that bullshit, man. But the thing's going to start happening where Esau ain't going to have no goddamn answers, man. You know what, man? I got to read all of this, man. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17. We at the time of the Passover. Right? And the Most High sent the angel of death, the death angel, the darkness that overshadowed Egypt, man. It covered Egypt and it killed the firstborn death of the cattle, their firstborn of the cattle, even of the ancient Egyptians. That angel of death, that death angel that came and passed over the Israelites, man. That's the times we're living in, man. Hey, man, we're living in some serious times. A lot of more spooky. The weather's spooky. Here it is like 30 degrees, 25 degrees freezing. But then the couple of days ago was what? 70 degrees. 70 degrees one day, the next day 30 degrees. That's the times we're living in. The Fukushima over there going to the West Coast, turning the bones of the sea lions into mush. And that radiation is throughout the states, man. Not just the West Coast, throughout the states, man. I'm going to start at 17. I'm going to read the whole chapter, man. For great deal of the judgment, it cannot be expressed. Therefore, untortured souls have erred. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fed of the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from their internal evidence. For while they supposed to lie and hid in their secret sins, they were scattered on the dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. Ghost, eerie, spooky, strange. And people ran when they saw this, man. And they gonna run when Yahweh Shai come back. When he coming back with the clouds, when he comes back with his chariots. And the angels are giants. Yahweh Shai is the tallest out of all of them. And the whole world gonna see him. They're gonna see a black man from the tribe of Judah, the King of Kings. For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them. And sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenance. And that was sad visions. People saw that and they got afraid and they ran. It tells you that the people ran. And other people bowed down to the floor and worshiped the clouds. And every knee shall bow when the Lord come back. Scriptures say that. No power of the fire might give them light. Neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. And the scriptures say the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Meaning that thick darkness that hit Egypt, that was one of the plagues that's going to hit America also, modern day Egypt. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified. They thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight that they saw not. For the illusion of art magic, which was bringing out yesterday through the spirit, and today through sit down, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul, which were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. So people was freaking sick and afraid. They say, "Oh shit, what the hell?" And the Most High laughed at them when they saw this. And it was run away of fear. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that pass by and hissing of serpents, man. And the Most High is going to manifest those demons in the physical realm. He's going to open that portal up where you can actually see it see it with your actual physical eyes, and y'all going to bug out. They died for fear, denying that they saw the air which could of no side be avoided. Dying of fear. That's how scary. When America gets destroyed before that, the plagues that get let loose, it's going to be fearful. People are going to die of heart attacks, man. Literally. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very tumorous, and being pressed with conscience always for cast of grievous things. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offereth, and the expectations from within being less, counteth the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. But they sleep in the same sleep that night, which were indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottoms of the inedible hell, were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions, and partly fainted, which is this, it's a monstrous apparitions, and partly fainted, their heart failing them for a sudden of fear. And people ran when they saw this, and not looked for came upon them. So then, whensoever there fell down, was straitly kept, shut up in a prison without iron bars. For whether he was husbandman or shepherd or a laborer in the field, he was overtaken and endured that necessity, which could not be avoided. For they were all bound with one chain of darkness, whether it were whistling wind or melodious noise of birds among the spreading branches, or a pleasing fall of water running violently. And that's terrible, man. Here it is. Imagine pure, thick darkness, and all you hear is water running down violently like Niagara Falls. That's terrifying. Hearing serpents and beasts run by you, and it's thick darkness, you can't see nothing. Or a terrible sound of stones cast down, or a building falling down next to you, but you can't see nothing. There's still thick darkness. Or running that could not be seen of skipping beasts, or a roaring voice of